Hello and welcome. My name's Campbell. This is Autodidactic Channel. Hope you're having a fabulous day. And today I thought we would have a look at the pyramids in China. Now we all know that they're there. And so I've gone and I've marked out as many as I could find. And I thought we'd take a look at them. And of course, as always, a big thank you to everyone who does support this channel through Patreon and PayPal and through my merch store. I really do appreciate you, and you guys have basically kept this channel alive. And if you would like to help out, there are links below in the description, as well as all my other links to my other channels, to the Telegram group, all that kind of stuff. So if you haven't joined all the different groups, get down there and join them. Okay, so let's get in and have a look at the pyramids of China. And I mean, China's a massive country. Look at it. It's all this green bit, and then it goes up, all up here. And we don't really know what's there. I mean, look at that. Is that Xinjiang? What is that, the Gobi? It's a big desert. I mean, that's ridiculous. Looks like an old seabed. It actually looks like, is it sunk? I wonder if it is. Interesting, but we are here to look at pyramids. So let's start up here with this little old alone pyramid. This is the Lianhu altar. And oh wow, look at that city. Look at that, how it just snakes in between all the mountains. And of course, China is very mountainous. And we come down here, and what do we have? Sitting here in the middle of a city, and this looks like a pretty suspicious city to me. Just looking at this river, or man-made canal is what it is. Going through here, I can see this shape here. Of course, you know, the old world is all about geometry in the ground. We've got more shapes here. And now I've lost the pyramid. There it is, right next to it here. We have this, which is that shape that, you know, it's missing. And if you put another two circles on it, which you see, it looks like an owl. See, it's almost got the ears there, the eyes, but this one's missing its wings. But geometry in the ground, you see that everywhere. So no doubt there's some interesting buildings. So let's have a look at this pyramid. Okay, we're sort of, okay, so we can see that it's a pyramid, and that's about it. And this one, they didn't actually cover up with trees. It's flat topped, as you can see. Definitely a pyramid. It might be covered in dirt, that one, but it looks like it's got a car parking spot and everything. So that may be one that they tell people is actually there. So there's our pyramid number one. And this city is just insane. Look at it. And look out here. Wee-hee. Geez, you wouldn't want to live here and have to like work down here somewhere, would you? That's just ridiculous. All right. So where are the pyramids? Down here, there are pyramids. So these, and of course, they're all marked as tombs of emperors and all this kind of stuff. And down here, we're in the farming land. And here we have one covered in trees. Again, a flat top. You can clearly see it's a pyramid. And there's another one. No, I thought that was one, but it's not. So there you go, pyramid in the middle of some farming land. And down here we have, and look, I'll just show you, there's sort of like a row of them. Like it makes this kind of line. And there's a few more at the top there, and then a few around the out, but they're very thick. through here. And a lot of them are in groups. So we come down here and you can see a huge one right here, right? Massive pyramid. Might be flat top, not sure about that one. And there's another one just here, a smaller one. Covered in dirt, covered in trees. This one looks like it's covered in dirt as well. And just two there, can't see that third one. So now I wonder if these are mapping the stars. And I mean, the Chinese must know about these because there's a lot in this area. I'm not sure of the size. Let's have a look. Let's get our ruler out. Whoops. So this one is 160 meters. There you go. Oops, how do I stop this? Go away. 160 meters, so that's a pretty big pyramid. And some more geometry, nice big circle here. Okay, and so, okay, one right next to it. The tomb of Emperor Zhao of Han, apparently. Again, covered in trees. And we all know that was the story, right? They covered these things in vegetation, trees and everything, basically to hide them. And some of them, they were even growing crops on the sides of them. But as you can see, they're just everywhere through here. It's another one. Let's see if I can make it a little bit brighter. A bit better, maybe. Kind of, no. All right, so there, I mean, you can see there, flat top, pyramid. And another one right here. Another big one. That imagery is pretty bad, really. Okay, that's a good shot. So there you go. Nice big pyramid. And this one is kind of a bit smaller. I mean, actually, it's probably the same if I go out to there. 170. So it's about the same as the other one. Of course, I'm not measuring them too accurately. All right, so as you see, they're just everywhere. This big line of pyramids. The tomb, and of course all tombs, tomb of the consort of Ban. Just out in the middle of all these fields. I wonder what the farmers think about this. Up here, gosh, that's a big one. So now, I mean, from here you can see them. I mean, this, I wonder if this is a star system. See them all? And there's another one up there. One here. Just a small one there. That one is 95 meters, so you know it's small-ish. Another one here. And another one here. And a little baby one here. So there's a big line of them, but we also have some, whoops, down here. Oh, if it's going to show them, yep. So here we have the tomb of Empress Zhu, apparently. And here we have the tomb of Empress Zhu, or they say it's a tomb, again covered in grass. It's a slightly better picture. So you can see there, nice big pyramid. Oh, I thought I saw something else. Maybe not. And up here, two more. Empress Wang. So the tomb of Empress Wang, and you can see all the steps on this one. Look at that. Maybe they were growing crops on it, who knows, out in the bush, covered in vegetation. And just here, the tomb of Emperor Zan of Han, or so they say. Look at this. This has got a little bit of old world garden geometry at the gate. Interesting. Circles. So it'd be interesting to see what these, if there's any old world stuff in these cities. I mean, no doubt there would be. Here we go. Gosh, it's just mountains everywhere in China. And down here, Emperor Zhang Tang, the pyramid, just in the middle of wheat field by the looks of it. Water here, and here, up in the mountains. Interesting. Okay, so this, look at this, it's on the side of a big hill mountain, and they're farming using all their land. It's not like they're lacking land, is it? China's got tons, but look, they're farming this whole hill. Let's see if it will give us a shot of this tomb. Okay, can't quite see that one, but it is marked. I'm not sure what's going on there, but I mean, look at that mountain. That's ridiculous. Look down here. Wow. And here, another one, apparently. I mean, they look like, looks like a big, massive mining operation, doesn't it? But I think this is just them living on a hill, cutting out land to farm. And on the top here, a bit hard to see, is a pyramid. That's slightly better, but you can see there, that's the pyramid. Tomb of Princess Xingcheng. And there's another one. I mean, I'm just amazed at this landscape. Look at that. That is ridiculous. You would not want to be farming here and fall off. Wow. I mean, look, there's mountains everywhere. And there are more pyramids. There's one up here. So there must be a ton of stuff all over the place in China because, like I said, we're not, we can go there, but only to certain places. We're not really allowed to look around and see what's there, are we? There we go, a pyramid. That's kind of a better shot. There you go. So out here, a pyramid, the Chongling Mausoleum. And again, covered in soil and vegetation. And look at the edge here. That's ridiculous. So what is this? Do you reckon they've done all this? I mean, a lot of work to do by hand. And where did all the soil end up? Is that it down the bottom? Or is it actually an old mining operation from the old world, maybe? Because that's just amazing. Look at that. Wow. They are hardworking people. And the tomb of the first emperor of Ling Tong. And look at this one. So here's that's quite a big pyramid, this one, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, 350 meters, that one. And look what's around the outside, around the outside. Oh, wow, look at that. Big dragons in the ground, cool. So this is obviously, well, it says the first emperor, so this is obviously a revered place. But it looks very old world, doesn't it? With all these circles and the geometry and things like that. Looks like an old world garden. So there we go. That's the first tomb. So quite a few. I mean, just here I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. About 25. So there you go. Yeah, pyramids in China, 25 of them at least. And they seem to be making this big line, which, oh gosh, good one, Google Earth, changing colors everywhere, but you can see they're in quite a, look at that line. So is that a ley line, or are we looking at, is this star systems that are being mapped? Not right, quite sure. Did we look at this one? Oh, the Emperor of Wen of Sui. Oh, there we go. That's a nice one. Oh, what's that? Is that words? Is that his name? Sui. What is it? Wen of Sui. Oh, they would have written it in Chinese, wouldn't they? What is that? 501. How bizarre. What? 501. And this looks like an upside down word. That's very, very strange. Almost as strange as having a pyramid in the middle of farming land in China. Of course, we're not supposed to know they exist, but they are there, and all in a certain region, which is interesting. I mean, we've got one out here, but it's in, oh, and one way up here we didn't look at. But it's interesting, there's none up, well, I guess that's the blast zone, isn't it? I guess that's why there's none up there. And here we have, it's called the burial complex in ancient Zidao. And as you can see, it's a pyramid covered in dirt. I'm wondering, is that one too? Don't think so. But there we go. And that one, again, just in the middle of farmland. You just farm around them, pretend they're not there, or farm over them even. As far as I know, the CCP tell you you're not allowed to, you know, even mention their existence. But there we go. Look at that big arc of pyramids in China. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this content around so that other people will know there are pyramids in China. Because as we know, his story is not our story. History is a lie. And there you have it right there. They tell us, they've told us for years they don't exist. They started coming out 20 years ago that there were a few there, and now we have over 25. Where will we be in a few years? All right, guys, have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you all on the next upload. Bye for now.